What's up, bitch? It has been a year since my last video, and I haven't really achieved that much. I'm still a fucking little bitch. Yeah, so in the year that I've not made a video, I've got myself a degree, which I'm probably not gonna use because, yeah, so I've got myself a degree, moved back in with my parents because I'm an independent, self-sufficient bitch. You heard it here. And also, I work 2 jobs now because I'm a little bitch and capitalism rules my life. Anyway, I'm going to do a video today about something that I think is super important. That's helped me become more resilient, more confident, you know, more of a bad bitch, if that's possible. Anyway, the thing that I'm going to talk about today is learning how not to take shit personally. So the first thing I want to say is that you have no control over how somebody acts. Point blank, period. Doesn't matter how controlling you are or, you know, how much you regulate somebody's day or where they go or who they see. You cannot control somebody's actions. You can't stop your boyfriend from cheating on you. I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry. I know he's trash. I'm sorry. You can't stop him from doing it because at the end of the day, you can't keep somebody who wants to stay. Why this is relevant is because as humans, we have complete agency and autonomy over how we think, how we feel, how we act. And it's quite scary because it's that thing they talk about, innit? Like, oh, you never know how somebody feels about you. You never know what somebody's thinking. So what I'm trying to say is people act a certain way because they want to. That's it. People act... Oh, my legs hurt. Oh. Ow! I've got weak bitch ankles. Oh. What the fuck? Anyway. Yeah, people act a certain way because they want to, and that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. So that's one reason why taking shit personal is just a moot point. It doesn't work. It's like a non-argument. It's worthless. It doesn't mean anything because your boyfriend cheated on you because he wanted to. Beyonce got cheated on. If Beyonce can't control her little husband, then we've honestly, none of us have got any fucking... Do you know what I mean? And people will come up with excuses as well. They'll try and blame you and say, you know, I cheated on you because I felt neglected, or I hurt your feelings or said those things because I was drunk. And they'll always try and pass the blame, but in that moment where they were doing that thing that they knew was going to hurt your feelings, they wanted to, and they didn't think of the consequences later. So that's the first thing. Taking shit personal is worthless because people do what they want to do. It's not about you. They do it because they want to. Point number 2. People will act a certain way, but their actions are only ever a reflection of them. Like, let's get one thing straight. The way people act is only ever a reflection of their insecurity, their upset, their confusion, you know, the trauma that they're going through in their lives, and the only way that they know how to deal with that is to project that onto other people. Make sense? Ow! People's actions are always a reflection of them and never of you. Human beings are complex, you know, and I just think one big major thing in not taking shit personal is knowing that it's nothing to do with you. Do you know what I mean? You can be like the most beautiful, you know, talented amazing, outgoing, charismatic, caring, compassionate person in the entire world ever that ever existed, ever. And people will still hurt you. People will still hurt you because it's a reflection of them and what they're feeling. When I think of how I've hurt people in the past and what I've done and the ways I've hurt people, it's almost always come from a bad place. I mean, let's be real, I don't hurt people because I'm a sick person and I don't like hurting people. I don't like intentionally making people feel like shit. Like, I'm not even blowing my own trumpet here, but I just, that's not me, that's not my portion at all. But whenever I have hurt people, it's always been because I've been in a bad place or I haven't known how to express how I'm feeling. So I know that on a personal level as well. So that's another reason why taking shit personal is a moot point. Don't take it personal, bitch, because it's nothing to do with you, it's all about them. If you're a kind, compassionate, caring, understanding person, it makes you a target. I'm not clingy and I'm not weird. But I wear my heart on my sleeve. I tell people how I feel and I don't have any shame in that whatsoever because I feel like that's one of the most powerful things we have. But as a result, it makes me a target, or it has made me a target in the past. If you feel like you've continued to be hurt over and over and over and over and over and over and over again by different idiots and ugly people, it's probably because you're a target, and it's probably because you're a nice, caring, compassionate, enthusiastic. I sound like a teacher. It's probably because you're a great person. And the thing is when people hurt us, it's because they want to bring us down to their level. They want us to feel the pain that they feel. This is why shit starts to feel personal. This is why you start to feel like, oh my God, why am I never good enough for anybody? Me. That's why it starts to feel like, oh, people continue to hurt my feelings again and again and again. But it's because you're a target, you're a good person and you're a target, and shit starts to feel personal, but it's not. I went through probably the biggest betrayal of my entire life about 2 months ago. And a year ago, it would have floored me. It really would have floored me. You know, it's the biggest betrayal of my entire life because the person who did it was like, it was like, I didn't need family as long as I had this person, and they betrayed me in a way that I didn't think they were capable of. And a year ago, like I said, it would have floored me. I would have done that whole hibernation thing, you know, where you're just like,
no, I don't want to talk to anybody, I'm a piece of shit, leave me alone.
But I didn't. This time, I was just like, do you know what? That thing that that person did was so heinous, so vicious, so embarrassing that it could only ever be a reflection of what they're feeling and what they're going through. I was just minding my business and then found out this horrendous news, you know, and I had my cry and I had my upset, and then I just thought, oh my God, like, I'm so much better. I'm so much better than that. So much fucking better than that. And I picked myself up and I got on with my life. And that's what I will continue to do, because people hurt you and it is painful. It can hurt and it's painful. But this one thing, the biggest betrayal I've ever been through, didn't even knock me back. It didn't even knock me sideways the way some of the other shit did regarding ugly boys and stuff. It didn't even hurt me a tenth of how other things in my life have hurt me, because I've learned to not take stuff personally. And I know that this person, whatever they are going through, whatever they are dealing with, decided that I was the one they wanted to project it onto. And that is absolutely fine. I've been introduced to amazing new people. I've made amazing new friends, you know, and this kind of event has shown me, you know, has weeded out the people in my life that I no longer need. And as a result, my life is going in a fresher, brighter direction. I've just got to pause that timer real quick because YouTube won't let me upload videos that are longer than 15 minutes because I've got like 10 subscribers, so whatevs. But anyway, you learning to not take shit personal will make you so much happier. It will make you think about things in a totally different way. You know, people will always try and hurt you. People will always try to bring you down to their level, and you just can't let them. You haven't got a choice. If you want to continue being a resilient, confident, strong individual, you can't let these things be personal, because it isn't. It isn't. You just happen to be in the firing line. It's shit and it hurts, but do not take it personal, because it ain't about you. You are amazing, you are kind-hearted, you are compassionate, you are caring. Maybe you need to be a little bit more careful about the kinds of people you let into your life, but on the whole, learning not to take shit personal will really, really help you out. Yeah? Sick. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, let us know and continue to watch, and I'll try and upload regularly. Yeah. So if you liked it, like, subscribe, all the usual stuff. But if you don't like, don't subscribe, whatevs. Can't win them all. So yeah. Have a great day of not taking shit personal and being sick. And I'll see you later.